What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and a new video. You know, one question that I probably get asked more than anything is, if you could change one thing about your life, what would you change? I think it surprises people that I would never say going to prison, getting busted for murder. That's not what I would change. And there's a reason why I wouldn't change that. Because if I changed that, I would have went to prison for a different murder. Because getting caught for that murder wasn't the problem. Something else was the problem. So if I had the ability, I would never want to go back in time. I'm very happy with who I am. I needed to go through the fires I went through to become the person I am now. But to answer the question, if I could change anything about my life, what would I change? I would honestly change the belief system that I formed as a child. Okay. I've touched lightly on the fact that when I was a kid, I grew up in a very, very physically and mentally and emotional abusive home. Excuse me. I watched my father beat my mother on an almost daily basis. I was beaten on a practically daily basis. My parents were selling drugs and using drugs, and we had no food in the house. I went hungry a lot, or I would go to the neighbors to eat. I developed ideas. I developed beliefs. It's very important. I tell you guys, be aware of what you believe, man. It dictates everything else in your life. So as a very young kid, because of the life that I lived, because I knew the neighbors knew and the teachers knew, I knew the cops knew because they were called several times. They knew that I was getting beat up all the time. I was in the streets all the time. And nobody helped me. Nobody tried to fix that problem, right? And so, and this goes back to the other day when that guy was saying, blame the parents. Nah, they had their issues, right? Other kids grew up in the same type of environment and don't make the same mistakes or poor decisions that I chose to make. No, the problem was that I, at a very, very, very young age, probably 6 or 7 years old, formed the beliefs in my mind that I was on my own, that nobody loved me, nobody cared about me, that I had to do everything on my own, that I hated all authority figures because I felt they were never going to help me. They only wanted to hurt me and punish me, right? Having those beliefs as the foundation of my core, my being, who I was, allowed me to get into a neighborhood, to start my own clique in my neighborhood, to seek out acceptance from others, not for getting good grades at school. That wasn't something that I saw as a kid as something that was gonna make my situation better. No, what I saw is what would make my situation better was to be that crazy dude. Whoever somebody said was crazy, for me to go ahead and try to outdo him. For other people to say, damn, man, that fool's crazy. Oh, so-and-so, yeah, man, he ain't got shit on homeboy. That to me, I remember going to juvenile hall the very first time. I hated it. Then I got out of juvenile hall and I went back to school, and everybody was like, damn, fool, this and that. The girls were like, damn it. I was like, okay, I like that. That is worth that. Unfortunately, the more I went to juvenile hall, the less impressed people got. I think they saw it more as this dude's becoming a loser. But see, it's like them people that do dope, right? They do drugs, and that first high they get, they're always trying to chase that first high. It's kind of like, I think, what it was with me. That fake adoration when I got busted the first time I got out, it wore off, but I chased it. I got to impress these people. My insecurities needed that. So if I was to change being a gang member, those issues are still there. If I was to change a specific crime that I committed, those issues would still be there. This isn't the first video that I've done on belief systems. This will not be the last one. You know, that's why I wanted to answer this when I saw that question. When I'm posed with that question, excuse me, because I was just recording a video about another question, got interrupted and decided to do this. But I've said it before, your beliefs form your manners and your manners form your habits, okay? To lightly touch on that, man, what you believe, understand that whatever belief you form in your mind, your conscience, as well as your subconscious mind will work. Your subconscious mind will work 24/7 to make that belief your reality. You're not even realizing that you're working towards this goal. But your mind, your subconscious is constantly trying to bring you to that goal. So if you have a negative belief about yourself, your subconscious is bringing that into you, into your reality. So when I say your beliefs form your manners and your manners form your habits, a simple breakdown is this. If you believe that being a gang member is going to better your life, what do? You form those manners of gang members. You dress a certain way. I don't know how they dress nowadays, but you dress a certain way. You know, maybe have a certain haircut, get certain tattoos. You talk a certain way, you act a certain way. What you think is that. And then that becomes your habit. And then along the way, you forget why you're doing those things. Because you get caught up in this persona that is not really you. It's the person you created to stop hurting, to stop having those doubts about yourself. I have a big core of my supporters and subscribers that love when I do these videos, and I'm doing this for you right now. It's unfortunate that there are so many people that need these type of videos, that need to learn how to look within themselves. Write down what you believe about yourself. You don't got to show nobody else. Show you, because you might surprise yourself. What is it that you believe about yourself? And be brutally honest. What is it that you believe about the people around you, about the world, about the government, whatever it is? Write that stuff down. And then really pay attention to what type of energy that is. If it's all positive stuff, then I promise you, you have a lot of happiness and peace in your life. If you don't, then you're not being honest by writing a bunch of stuff that you wish was you. I'll go ahead and bring this one to a close here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, hit the like. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down and let me know what you didn't like about it. If you feel this video could help someone else, do me a favor and share this video, right? And if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, do me a favor and subscribe. I appreciate it. With that, everybody be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, right? I'm out.